All right, quick Tumor Boy reaction because my best friend commented, react to this, and I'm like, I've already seen it on Instagram, but I'll react to it. Who cares?
I'm just the nurse, so I'm not
It's
allowed
funny.
to
It's
tell
funny
you anything, but
regardless.
the doctor will be in just a moment,
It's funny.
okay?
I love the doctor, bro. Doctor was good. Hey, and that doctor was hitting some tut, bro. Come on now. He was hitting that. That boy was lying. Hey, where does that dance even come from, bro? I don't remember. That's like that Roblox dance. This is Tommy. Okay.
You remember how I said you were a superhero? Actually, you're some...
I forgot. It's on YouTube. It's on music reaction.
Then even more uncommon for your age.
More common.
You
Our tumor boy. Why does he look like that, bro?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot. Like, you have the power to do everyday activities at 10 times the effort and time required as a normal boy.
Yeah, I've been using that power a lot.
I bet, buddy. And you live at half the body weight
Doctor, what are you saying?
because you also have the power of fecal incontinence. Here, Lindsay, hold on.
What does that even
For
mean?
an unstoppable mass of tumors. And I mean, they're all over the body, so literally unstoppable. Professional opinion.
Oh my gosh.
My professional opinion.
My arch nemesis. What a creative question.
What a creative
Has to
question.
be your brain, liver, bones, heart, and now even your lymph nodes, which you battle with.
You know, just the brain, liver, you know, everything you need to function as a normal human being. Yeah. Bro, I feel like there's not much to react. It's just funny. Like, if my best friend watches this video, there's not much to react to, bro. It's just funny. Like, all good though. Like, plus I've already seen it, so yeah, it's not like this is my first time experience. You know.
Every day. But fortunately, they're no match for you.
That's Loki even crazy because he can't even do that, bro.
Every day. But fortunately, they're no match for you.
He put it on his face. His criminal work.
Fireballs, fireballs.
Fireball.
Sure, yeah, you can do fireballs.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna go talk to mom and dad, okay?
Yes, sir.
Why don't you work on a catchphrase?
Excuse
You know
me.
what your catchphrase is gonna be?
Bro's just so done. Just okay. It's like this is so unnecessary. Like, all right, bro. I would have been like, you need a cough job or some shit, gang. Oh my god.
Way too long. You're gonna have to listen to it.
Because he took that as. There's not much to react to, bro. It's just funny.
All that stuff I said in there about superpowers, yeah, I mean, yeah, that was all BS.
Well, obviously.
Superpowers aren't real. The kid has metastatic cancer, okay? I give him 2 weeks.
Are you sick friggin' monster?
Oh my god.
Tumor boy, help!
I mean, it did something. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, birds for some reason. This video is so random, but it was clean. So random though. Oh my god, W Tumor Boy, that shit is hilarious. Bro, I want more videos like that. Does this guy just make videos like this? Tumor Boy Prime? The fuck?
Tommy, do you know what you just did? You just took 2 steps all by yourself. Incredible!
Hey, nurse, woman,
Nurse,
I
woman.
just took 2 steps. Wow, incredible. Now I'm patting my little belly. Call my mommy and daddy. Tell them how special I am. Look, nurse, I'm going potty.
Okay.
I'm going potty all by myself. Isn't that wonderful?
In the sink is crazy.
Baby.
Ignore him. Just keep going.
Look, all
Oh
I'm
my
saying
god.
is that I never get complimented, and all day I'm doing things that little broken boy can only dream of. I can leap, pound once, tickle any woman just by looking at her, and I go to the bathroom all by myself.
Tickle any woman by looking at her is crazy work.
Look, check in the sink if you don't believe me. And unlike
Okay.
some people, I can wipe without any help.
Hi, you must be Charlotte. Tommy, this is Charlotte. She's a motivational speaker with the hospital. You know, we have a lot in common. I had cancer too.
Oh.
Oh, we can tell. Hi, I'm Doctor. I'm a bit of a hero around here, but be careful. I've also been known to shriek or cry when I get confused for words. If you want me to leave, just say that.
Tommy, you know, I used to be stuck in a room just like this. Angry,
I see out the window, bro.
hope. But that doesn't have to
Type
be
shit.
for you, Tommy.
I'm the doctor. I'm a bit of a hero known around here. Like, alright, bro. I fuck with the doctor, though. Favorite character.
Get bored.
Oh my god!
Tommy's gonna be 6 feet underground and you know it.
Tommy, we're gonna go over some approaches to help change your mindset,
Oh,
okay?
come on, I didn't mean it like that. You're misunderstanding me.
Mhm.
Tommy, come on. It's not gonna hurt or anything. You're not gonna be alive.
So this method is called impressive, inspiring, and powerful, and it's just gonna help you reshape your thoughts, okay?
Excuse me, I'm raising my hand.
No questions at this time.
You behind the curtain.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't think the problem with Tommy's really his mentality. I think it's the cancer.
Realistically, though, what would be the reason of this, though? Like, I understand he's a kid, but at the same time, I feel like we need to also treat kids not like they're kids at the exact same time. I think there's certain areas where we need to treat kids like they're kids because, yeah, you're not an adult, bro. I'm not going to expect adult things out of you. Or, like, emotional intelligence to a degree. I'm not going to expect these adult things from you, like emotional intelligence necessarily. But, like, at the same time, just because you're a kid, you know, you're not dumb, bro. I feel like there's nothing wrong with necessarily telling a kid that, like, yeah, bro, it's sad to say, but you're not gonna, like, you know, you're not gonna live. You're not gonna be here, bro. Instead of just being like, yeah, let's fix your let's help your mentality, you know? Like, yeah, like, not, I have to agree with the doctor here. I don't think the problem's his mentality. He seems pretty fine mentally speaking. But the problem is he has cancer, bro. And I feel like there's no point in not telling bro. I mean, obviously you don't want him to be not happy. But I also don't think you should hide it from a kid either. I mean, I don't know how old Tommy is here. I mean, I would assume he's old enough though, to understand things. But like, I don't know. I'm a firm believer of treating kids like they're kids, but not treating them like kids at the same time. There's in certain areas, bro. Like yeah, there's things like I said that obviously you should treat a kid like a kid. Like, you know, like emotional intelligence. I'm not expecting that out of a kid, bro. They haven't lived enough life. But like, I personally see no reason to sugarcoat things for kids either, though, because at the same time, it's like, bro, what's the point, though? You know, especially if we live in such a world where we're like, we want people to like act their age, or you want kids to act their age. It's like, well, then don't sugarcoat shit. Don't treat them like they're a kid, bro. Like, you know. And I mean, I'm not saying that these kids should act like they're adults because, you know, there are a lot of kids out there who want to act like they're grown. And I'm not saying to treat them like they're grown because, yeah, they're a kid. But I think you should treat them like they're grown to a certain extent, though. You should explain things to them, you know, and not like sugarcoat shit. Or like you could just have real ass conversations with them like you can talk to them like they're an adult. Like, you know, I feel like that's mostly what I'm getting at. It's like you can talk to kids like they're adults, bro. Like they understand things, you know. I feel like being a kid doesn't even necessarily matter because it's like it's more so just having an understanding of things. Like you could be a smart ass kid, bro. Like if you're a kid with an IQ of like 160, you're a literal genius, bro. You understand more than I do. Like, so it's like there's no reason not to have conversations with kids, you know. That's what I mean when I say you don't have to treat kids like adults. I mean more so like you don't have to talk to them like they're fucking like 6. Like although they may be 6 years old, you don't have to talk to them like they're 6 though. You know, like but I just feel like my perspective on that is mostly because of my brother. Because like, although my brother isn't that much older than me, he's only 5 years older than me. Even so, like he was obviously going through life, himself obviously, but like he didn't treat me like, you know, like we were 5 years apart. He just treated me like we were equal, like if we were the same age. Like, you know, like obviously I may have been 6 or something, and he may have been like 11. but he didn't treat me like I was some little 6 year old kid. He just treated me normal, like if I was like 11, the same age as him. And I feel like he's always treated me like that our entire lives. Like even when I'm like 11 and he's 16, he's not like acting like I'm some ignorant little like kid in sixth grade. Nah, he's treating me like if I'm his age, like if I'm a teenager, like I'm 16 with him, like you know, which is why I feel like my mentality is also skewed in that way necessarily, but also I feel like that's also why I've had opinions on things since I was a kid, or like I already knew certain things as a kid because like I wasn't fucking treated like a little kid, at least by my brother. I don't know about anyone else, but I wasn't being treated like some little kid, and we were talking about real shit, bro. Like we are talking about girls and other things. We were talking about real shit. You know, we're talking about real shit, personal shit. Especially when I got into anime, anime changes your view on a lot of things, even if you are a kid, especially if you're a kid, bro. And taking some source of media obviously would affect how you think, obviously, about the world and a lot. Um, but all good, yeah.
I think it's the fact that he's turned into a stiff, watery, stinky little gray-green.
Okay, damn.
This little boy
Alien boy is crazy.
supportive, and he needs you to shut up right now, okay?
You know what? I'm sorry. I don't know why I do this, okay? I get worked up. I make everything all about me. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I know everyone's coaching me anyway.
Can you just get me some water from the sink? I feel overwhelmed. Well, looks like another person's abandoned me, Tommy, and yet here I remain. Don't worry, I'll
Bro, moving like a villain.
list of things Tommy could do.
Yet here I remain.
Notice something about that list? Let's give you some real dreams, buddy. What do you want to be? Come on, name things. How about a jetpack? You want a jetpack?
Yeah, I do.
How about laser eyes? Yeah, now we're talking.
Spider legs.
Yeah, spider legs. Cool, you want to
Okay.
spikes and like spider crazy like spin?
Not her participating.
Fireballs.
Yeah, now this is a Tommy I like.
Wow, thank you, Doctor.
I'm drawing the S fucking symbols. That was low-key wholesome in a way, bro. At the end there. What the fuck was that Pixar thing that I just saw for a second? That was low-key wholesome in a way, though. But yeah, all good. I mean, it's Tumor Boy, bro. With my whole little rant on how we shouldn't be treating, we should not, we could have adult conversations with kids. Or I don't know, just, I feel like you can treat kids like they're adults, bro. Or to a certain degree, like, yeah, like, I don't know, like, even when I talk to my, like, well, little cousins, not nieces and nephews, but my little cousins, bro, they're younger than me. They're like, what, 13, 12, bro? I talk to them like if I talk to my friends, because obviously I'm an adult. I have my friends that are adults. I talk to them like the same way I talk to my friends. I'm not talking to you like, oh, like, yeah, you're a 13-year-old. You're just a kid, like you're not going through anything. You're just starting life. Like, I'm not talking to them like that, bro. Like they're naive and shit. Especially, but I also think it's a generational thing too. Like, especially because, obviously my generation, well, they are part of my generation. But yeah, literally my generation, like they're part of my generation, or at least the people like, cause like we're the adults now. We were the figureheads with all this technology and shit, bro. All this technology and all this started happening when we were born, like we experienced it firsthand. So like, bro, we know how technology is and society is and all that. And I understand everything that's on the web and all that. And I understand how easily accessible everything is to people on the internet firsthand. So I'm 100% not acting like these kids are naive, bro. As someone who grew up, obviously, with technology and the things you can see on technology, I know they know a lot, bro. Because I knew a lot at those young ages because of technology. And if they have social media like how I did, I'm sure they know a lot too. So I'm not going to treat them like they're naive. Like, they got a phone, they got a social media account, bro. I'm sure they know things. You got access to Google. Like, they're not naive kids. I mean, they, obviously everyone's naive to a certain degree, and I mean, yeah, they're naive to a certain degree. You know, if they're 13, they only live 13 years of experience. You know, like I said, I'm not expecting emotional intelligence from a 13-year-old, but I'm also not gonna treat them like they're a 13-year-old, like they're like 5 or something. You know, and a 13-year-old can have emotional intelligence. You know, obviously, but you know, they obviously, the whole point is they just haven't gone through enough to like gain it, but still. But you know, end of story. My little rant thing. If you like the video, like and subscribe. Obviously, if you got this far, thank you, thank you. One of my little rant. Let me know if you disagree or agree. If you do watch this video though, on my take of uh treating kids like they're kids, or treating them like they're, or just talking to them like they're adults. I do think kids should be treated like kids. I think you should enjoy being a kid. You don't. I don't think as a kid you should have responsibilities, which is why I'm like, you should be treated like a kid to a certain degree. Like you shouldn't have to bear any responsibilities. You know, you should be able to have fun with your life, obviously. But I do think we should be able to have adult conversations with kids, or like at least when you're talking to a kid on a normal basis, you don't have to treat them like they are a kid, or like they are naive. You know, you can just talk to them like normal, bro. Like, or just expect them to know things like normal. Like, I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. Like my 13-year-old cousin, bro, on a cruise with, bro. I'm just talking to him like if I was talking to one of my friends. I'm talking to him like normal. Like, it's not like he's naive. Not like he don't know shit. But yeah, let me know if you agree, disagree. That's if you make it this far in the video. If you did, thank you, boy. Anyway, goodbye.